Welcome back to Mike's Man Cave and welcome back to another review video. Now today we're going to be having a look at the Hydro Flask mug. Now this is a 12-ounce coffee mug, which is roughly a standard size mug that most people would be using. It comes in this nice little bag, and I've actually been informed by Hydro Flask that this bag might be getting phased out very shortly, and that some of the Hydro Flask items or bottles or whatever you want to call them, mugs, will be sent wrapped in bubble wrap. Reason being that this stuff here apparently is getting used to make face masks. And because we've got this crazy pandemic going around and people walking around with these things on their faces, they're looking at possibly phasing these out and sending these items out wrapped in bubble wrap. Let's hope they stick with this. I prefer this. Now this is a Hydro Flask coffee mug. Now with this they don't make any claims of time frames of keeping stuff hot or cold. It simply says, our unique insulation keeps your drink cold or hot for hours so you can stay refreshed for any adventure. Now I'll give you a look at my normal coffee cup. I've had this coffee cup here for about 5 years. Now this was actually given to me as a present. We had a Secret Santa at work one time, and this was my Secret Santa present that I received back then, and it then became my coffee cup that I've been using at work ever since. So this might be getting retired now, we'll see. And this has had a lot of coffees, and this has had a lot of coffees go cold. Like I said, I'll get to work in the morning, I'll make my coffee, and then I'll get busy, I'll put the coffee down, I'll come back an hour later, and I'm usually drinking cold coffee, or I'm tipping it out, and I'm making another one. So what we'll be doing in today's test, I'll be comparing this cup to that cup, and see if I make my coffee in the morning with this one and I get busy and I come back an hour later, do I still have warm coffee? So let's not waste any more time, let's get into the kitchen and try these out. Two-hour temperature test. ambient temperature is about 25 degrees and it's been 3 hours. So let's see how we go. So after 3 hours, our standard coffee cup is at ambient temperature. And our Hydro Flask coffee cup is at 48, nearly 49 degrees. So it's still drinkable coffee or tea after 3 hours. Now we're back, and as you just saw, the Thermo Flask coffee mug clearly beat my old coffee mug that I've been using for the last 5 years drinking cold coffee out of. So it appears that I might have to retire this baby here to the back of the cupboard, and this will be my new work coffee mug. Now, as you may have noticed in the review, that we poured boiling water into this, and when we tested it with that 10 seconds later, it was down to 85 degrees. Most people would realise that boiling water is around 99, 100 degrees or thereabouts. And when we poured the water in here and tested it, it was only 85. Now, that's because this cup here and this cup here, or mug, or whatever you want to call them, is cold. So when you pour that boiling water in there, this here absorbs some of the temperature and drops the temperature of the liquid down pretty much straight away, instantly. And as you saw, we lost 15 degrees, and they were both equal on that. So we poured boiling water in both of these. We ended up around 85 degrees. So they instantly sucked 15 degrees out of the liquid. Now the difference was, which I didn't really show in the video, that the outside of this cup was quite hot instantly. You put the hot water in there and the outside of this is hot. You wouldn't be able to hold it like that. That's why it's got a handle there. Okay, so it gets quite warm. Whereas when I poured the boiling water into this, the outside was cold. Okay, there was hardly any temperature transfer to the outside. It did not get hot on the outside, unlike this one, which is just your standard ceramic cup. Now overall, I think this has done well. After 3 hours, I still had a drinkable cup of coffee, whereas after really 1 hour, this one was gone. You're paying for this, but you are getting a product that works, okay? These aren't cheap, but then again, nothing quality ever is cheap. So overall, I'll definitely be using this. I'm very happy with it. I think it does what it claims. Now, some of the specifications, it's got the soft touch outer. Now, another thing that you don't get with this is a lifetime warranty, okay? You've got a full lifetime warranty on any Hydro Flask item. So I believe if anything goes wrong with it, like if your seal fails or deteriorates, they will replace it under warranty, from what I understand. You know, obviously if you drop it and smash it on the ground or throw it at someone at work because they've annoyed you, which I don't recommend, then I'm sure that's not covered. But you can always contact the warranty department of Hydro Flask Australia, or the Hydro Flask office in your country where you've purchased your Hydro Flask, and I'm sure they will be able to give you more information on all this stuff. Now, so just to sum things up, it's a soft touch outer, it's got a lid, stainless steel inner, BPA free, toxin free. It does not impart any flavour onto whatever you're putting in there. And obviously we've done the test with a hot liquid because it is a coffee mug. Most people will drink coffee, tea or hot chocolate out of these, or some sort of hot beverage. But look, you can probably just put iced water in that as well, and it will keep your iced water colder for longer. I'll be using it as a coffee cup. I don't think my one will ever see iced water in it. And I am very, very, very happy with it. If you've got any questions in relation to this cup, leave a comment down below. I'm happy to do my best to answer any questions that you may have. If you would like to get your own, I've got a link to the Hydro Flask website down below in the description box. So if you use the link in the description box, it will make sure that you're getting an original Hydro Flask and not a fake. there's actual websites out there that will sell you fake Hydro Flasks. We will be looking at some of that stuff in the future and in future videos. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more videos from Mike's Man Cave. Thanks for watching and bye for now.